August of 2011, a 20-year-old black disciple named Odee Perry was shot and killed near Parkway Gardens. He was shot on August 11, 2011. He was 20 years old. His government name was Odee, a real name, not a nickname, the name his mother gave him. And within the community of Parkway Gardens, he was known and respected in the specific way that young men become known and respected in these environments. Through the daily life of the block, through the relationships built over years of shared geography and shared experience. After Odee Perry was killed, the people of Parkway Gardens named their home for him. Not for a city official or a civic leader or anyone whose significance to the broader world exceeded his significance to the specific community of people who had known him. They named it OBlock, the O standing for Odee, the block standing for the geography that now bore his name. This is how OBlock got its name. Not from a rap song, not from a marketing decision, from grief, from the specific human practice of Southside communities converting their losses into geography, making the dead permanent by embedding them in the physical landscape of the living. And from that naming forward, everything carried a different weight. When Chief Keef said OBlock in a song, he was not using a neighborhood name the way other rappers use neighborhood names as set dressing. He was invoking the name of a person, a dead person, a person whose killing had reorganized the emotional landscape of the people who lived there. Now go 3 blocks. Go from 63rd Street South on King Drive, and then cut toward Indiana Avenue and you are in different territory. 61st and Indiana, the stretch between 61st and 63rd, from Michigan Avenue east to Prairie Avenue. This is Front Street. This is 061. This is where Fredo Santana grew up, where the people who would eventually become the most vocal defenders of Blood Money's legacy came from. Front Street is a black disciple set. BD, same organizational flag as OBlock.
Put your trust in yourself, don't ever trust a bitch. Don't trust it. Oh, I can't go. I guess this nigga mad cause
the foundational paradox of everything that follows in this documentary. The two formations at the center of this conflict share an organizational identity. They are both BDs. They are supposed to be brothers under the same umbrella. They are supposed to move together against the shared enemies that the broader Black Disciples framework identifies as opposition. Front Street's territory is specific, and its identity is specific. The block built its character through the specific human beings who came from it. Through Fredo Santana, who would become one of the most important and most underappreciated figures in the history of Chicago drill music, a man whose heroin and lean addiction would eventually kill him in January 2018 at 26 years old. Through Blood Money, Mario Hess, born February 13, 1984, who was not just a Front Street member but a GBE signee, Chief Keef's cousin, a man who had been rapping and building his name in the drill ecosystem at the same time as the biggest names from OBlock were building theirs. The geographic proximity of these two formations, 3, maybe 4 blocks separating their respective home territories on the south side of Chicago, meant that the relationship between them was never going to be abstract. These were people who saw each other, who attended some of the same events, who moved through the same stores and the same streets and the same social world. The tension between them when it came was not the tension of distant strangers who had never met. It was the tension of neighbors, of people who knew each other's faces. And that proximity, that specific intimacy of people who share the same compressed geography, is what made the eventual conflict so costly and so irreversible. You cannot wage war against strangers the way you wage war against people you recognize. Chapter 2. Same flag, different fire, the BD Brotherhood and its hidden cracks. Here is something the internet version of the OBlock versus Front Street story consistently fails to adequately explain: how two Black Disciples formations ended up as enemies. Because the question has a real answer, and the answer is not as simple as they stopped getting along. The answer goes through the internal political structure of the Black Disciples organization, through the specific way that a large, decentralized gang operates in practice versus in theory, and through the specific history of the Southside geography in which both of these formations exist. The Black Disciples, as an organization, do not operate as a monolith. They are not a single hierarchical structure with a clear chain of command that reaches from the top leadership down to every individual member on every individual block that claims BD affiliation. They are, in practice, a collection of semi-autonomous sets, local formations that operate under the BD umbrella but that maintain their own internal leadership, their own territorial claims, their own set of alliances and conflicts that are independent of what other BD sets are doing. This means that two BD sets can, and frequently do, end up in conflict with each other without any formal organizational sanction or prohibition applying to stop them. The shared BD identity is real. The organizational flag means something, but it does not override the specific ground-level politics of proximity and grievance that develop between specific sets on specific blocks over specific incidents.
I don't play with you. It was just on house arrest. You on house arrest. We ain't get the chance to play with each other yet.
But I'm saying, gang, you know this
It's only the phone, gang. It's only so much we could do to each other over the phone. I just don't be feeling like arguing with you all
you know
day.
this task. I don't phone them, gang. I don't call.
Gang, I'm not gonna let you, gang. We gonna smoke you, gang. We gonna smoke you out, bro. Leave alone, bro. Play with Lil Shorty and them, gang. You don't want to see us in bro.
Call me, gang. Y'all ain't did me, gang.
What?
I don't
On
phone
Jado.
them. Not
on Jado.
Not you.
On Jado, you ain't been touched.
Not by you.
On Jado, you ain't been touched.
On Jado, I ain't been touched by you, gang.
Right. That's what we gonna keep it at. Right.
Right.
You got touched, gang.
Now, on 13, one of your homies ain't get touched.
Okay, gang. One person. How many of y'all been touched?
Hold on.
Including
on
you.
13, on 13, more than 2 people ain't get touched.
For my shit?
Yeah.
Come on, gang. That don't count, gang. On China, I see what you trying to do. I
Oh
see
my
what you trying to do, gang.
God, man.
I see what you trying. Okay. You can't say more than 2 people. On China, you can't say more than 2 people, gang. You can say 10 years ago in Drakey. That's it, gang. On China, you got like, I don't even gotta go there, gang. And you one of them. On my sister, I ain't been touched in our war. You have.
Damn.
Ain't no nigga out my crowd been touched in our war. And my crowd the only ones that did something to y'all.
Oh my God, gang.
I'm lying?
Was you with them when I got shot?
Right. I'm not.
You
I'm not
wasn't,
even talking
gang.
about that.
You wasn't, bro. So why
I
you
ain't even talking
talking
about that,
about it?
though.
You talking about some other niggas work,
I ain't
gang?
even talking about that, though.
Though he was acting too beastie. Remember I said that?
Yeah, you be with them? I'm like, yeah, boy, them his family.
I say, gang, you acting too beastie to be with everybody, gang. Something gonna happen to you, little bro.
Yeah, all that playing the middle shit, thinking your family bigger than the mob, folk. Ain't none of that. Ain't no man bigger than others.
On Lil Rob grave, you ain't lying. That's one thing I can say. You niggas ain't just laughing. I don't give a fuck
Now
what
look,
gang.
so
What
now
gang
look.
you set in, boy? Your
Hey,
family
so
do
now
not
little
say
bro,
your
People do
hey,
not
now
do
little bro got to
this,
sit in
bro.
the hospital and think about like, damn, I just could have checked.
I could have just sat in the crib instead of trying to go dick ride some other niggas.
Yeah, I could have just checked, gang, because that's
What
exactly
happened?
what you gonna do. You damn, I could have just checked.
That's what happened.
And my mama, he lucky for he got hit like 5 times. So niggas be down for
Oh,
one ass shot.
you hear me? And on,
Right,
oh,
that's what
He
happened.
must have shooting back on bro.
He wasn't shooting back.
No. He got shot with this bump on him.
He ain't shoot
He
that
got
bitch at
shot with
all.
his burn on him.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, gang. That shit happened to somebody else like that before too, though. So I can't even talk.
How you get shot with
It
your burn
happens.
on you?
It happens. It
Oh
Nah, it
fuck.
happens.
happened. It happened.
I ain't
Don't get
gonna
what
lie
you
on
give
Jado.
out here, bro.
It happens, bro.
I got a good
And then
ass.
you gotta go to
I got a
jail.
good
Then
ass
you gotta go to jail
explain
hospital.
for my shit.
Jail.
What Tay 600 revealed, in a documented interview that circulated publicly and that was specifically discussed in the Chiricology community, is that this dynamic played out in a period that most of the current documentation of the OBlock versus Front Street situation does not spend adequate time on. The period around 2011. Tay 600 explicitly described an era in which OBlock was shooting at 600, not a hypothetical tension, not a cold beef expressed through Instagram captions. active, physical conflict between OBlock and the 600 formation that operated out of the Washington Park corridor.
Did you know OD?
Yeah, I knew O. He got killed when I was a shorty. But yeah, I knew O. O blew at me before.
He shot at you before?
Yeah, O blew at me before, man.
What happened in that situation, bro? That's crazy.
Yeah, it was just a little situation where our blocks had a little animosity with each other over some shit that had nothing to do with them. They was actually aiding and assisting Front Street. DThang from Front Street, DThang from my hood, and one of the guys from Front Street had a little issue over a female. You know what I'm saying? And they was blowing at each other. It was like they was shooting at each other and they best friends was shooting at each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? They used to be folks from Front Street and his two besties and DThang from my block and Lil Boo and folks them. Lil Boo and they other bestie. I ain't gonna say his name because he's still alive. But they used to be going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And then it turned into one of them things where it was a little issue and motherfucker end up getting into it one day with folks in them, and OBlock was with them. You know, he the type of nigga, folk, ain't finna be no shooting if he ain't busting his gun. Like, so when shit started happening, he started busting his gun. You know what I'm saying? And he was busting that bitch at us. He was busting that bitch at us on King David.
So he ain't hit you though?
Nah. He wasn't blowing just at me. It was like a couple of motherfuckers. It was like a lot. It was a little scenery. You know what I'm saying? A little movie.
Man, that's crazy, bro. The dude who OBlock is named after was shooting at y'all.
Yeah, on fun them. You feel? But the next day, that shit got squashed. You know what I'm saying? And
somebody shooting at you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we the guys, folks, so no motherfucker don't get shot or killed. You feel me? Niggas couldn't eradicate.
The crew that would eventually include Memo 600, that had at its center the Steve Drive territory, that operated under the BD umbrella just as OBlock did. Think about what this means for the whole picture. In the early drill era, the years when Chief Keef was becoming a global phenomenon out of Inglewood, when the music was starting to attract national media attention, when the world was first beginning to understand that something significant was happening on the south side of Chicago. In that exact moment, OBlock was not only at war with GDs and other external enemies. They were, according to Tay600's documented account, at some point in active conflict with 600, with another BD set, with people who were supposed to be on the same side. This is not an anomaly in the history of Chicago street conflict. It is, in fact, entirely consistent with how these organizations function in practice. The shared flag does not prevent conflict. It just makes the conflict carry an additional layer of betrayal when it erupts. When your enemy is a stranger, the conflict is a territorial dispute. When your enemy is a fellow BD from 3 blocks over, a person who operates under the same organizational identity, who is supposed to recognize you as a brother, the conflict becomes something more complicated. It becomes a family fracture. And family fractures are always the ones that go deepest. The period in which OBlock and 600 had active tensions is important context for understanding the subsequent relationship between OBlock and Front Street. Because Front Street in this same era was navigating its own set of relationships with the broader BD ecosystem. Front Street was allied with 600. The hip-hop database's documented account of Front Street's alliances specifically names 600 Brick City as an ally. And Front Street had its own complicated on and off relationship with OBlock. What Tay600's account reveals is that the landscape of the early drill era was not organized neatly into 2 sides. GDs on one side, BDs on the other, with all the BD sets unified against the shared opposition. It was more fractured than that, more human than that. The intra-BD conflicts that simmered below the surface of the public narrative were real and were producing real consequences.
Y'all is like real life. Hey, look, bro, you some 2022 ass game banger.
For real, like actively.
You some 2022 ass game banger.
Alright, whatever you say. Yeah, I'm a 2022 game banger, and
hell nah, he been gang banging before 22. Before he got booked for that little fluky shit with his uncle in like 20.
I'm saying, hey, boo-up.
Lil G probably, 19, 29? I say
hey,
Lil G been gang bang since he was like 12, 13, like 12.
Hey, I'm saying, boo-up, what have you heard of him doing, gang? What the fuck?
I don't want to say it.
You ain't ever heard of him doing no gangster shit but that.
I ain't never did shit. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Right, you a kid, gang, on phone them. You not on that.
Kid that step on niggas' head.
Hey, and on phone them. Hey, Ross, you got him on the phone with you, Ross?
I'm real about where I'm at.
Gang,
Hey, nah, though. Hey, you hear me though? Hey, legit, keep it a buck though. Between me and Fat Fool right there, we get who gonna really come to one of them lows though? Who gonna lamp one of them bitches out?
Doing little Fat Fool that's talking.
Yeah, who gonna really come lamp them bitches?
They not on they not on shit. They gonna tell to drop my load of them niggas on Gusto Grotty, call take money. Where you at?
Hey, boo up.
Go.
As hell.
Tell him, gang, it's different when he talking to me, gang.
Chicago. I forgot. This ain't
I ain't gonna lie,
Baltimore.
folks. Don't get that fat bitch your low.
Hey, what the? Give it to me, gang. On Jado, give me your load. You tough. Give it
They
to
know
me.
what it is.
Don't get him your low,
How
gang.
you personally give my little brusky?
Don't do
Call me.
that.
Ross got my number.
That's
Call me right now and give me your load.
cool.
I know how to maneuver
I
through
don't
this.
get niggas my low, folks. You can call
Hey,
me what
boo
you
up,
want.
gang.
I
Don't see
hurt
you
people.
tell him shit. He think this shit a gang. He think I'm a
I
kid,
don't give
gang.
people my address. You
Give
got
me
my
your
low.
load.
I ain't gonna lie. You tell me my low, shorty, I'm gonna be out that bitch that same day. On my dead homie. I'm gonna be go. This shit real, boy.
Yo, Big
On
Woney,
my
come out here.
cousin, boy. I like waking
Hey,
up.
Ross, man. He just said he on Tay here. Give me his load. Give it to me.
Might want to come out there.
Okay. You can't say more than two people. On Tana, you can't say more than two people, gang. You can say that shit from 10 years ago in Drakey. That's it, gang. On Tana, y'all ass got like, I don't even gotta go there, gang. I don't even, and you one of them on my sister. I ain't been touched in our war. You have.
Damn.
Ain't no nigga out my crowd been touched in our war. And my crowd the only ones that did something to y'all.
Oh my fucking god, gang.
I'm lying?
Was you with them when I got shot?
Right. What the fuck? I'm not. What the fuck
You
is you talking? I'm not
wasn't,
even talking
gang.
about that.
You wasn't, bro. So why
I
you
ain't even talking
talking
about that
about it?
though.
You talking about some other niggas work,
I ain't
gang?
even talking about that though. That ain't the only time somebody from over there been touched.
Hey, you hear me? They did that shit granddaddy as hell on
That
J-Lo.
ain't the only time somebody
I
been
never
touched, gang.
seen, hold on, I never seen 4 shooters and they don't finish they food, gang.
That's how you know you don't even know your ass lying. It was only 3.
Oh
It was
my.
3 in the driver. 4 people ain't. That's how you know you don't even be knowing what happened to you. I ain't got to go back and forth with you about that shit.
You was there. Let you tell it. Your ass wasn't
Man, I
there, man.
ain't wasn't that
You
shit.
fucking jabroni. Your ass was
I
not
wasn't
there
that
on
shit,
J-Lo. You
gang.
wasn't, gang, so stop
I wasn't
acting
that. You
like you
not
know what the
nobody to be
fuck
talking
you
about somebody.
asked.
I didn't touch bigger fish from your block than you.
Oh
Fuck is
my
you talking about? Who the fuck
fucking
is
god.
you?
You wanted to be. You wanted to be.
Yo, clown ass on, gang. You ain't nothing,
Clubhouse.
bro.
Your ass is gonna go to jail, you
You
stupid
ain't
ass little
nothing,
boy.
gang. You
Damn.
ain't nothing, gang.
So they be frying y'all ass. Damn.
We be frying them, goofy.
Fool, I ain't gonna lie, folks. Sound like motherfuckers need to get out that grease before they get their ass fried.
You
Sound like you need
crazy,
a
fool.
little oil in your shit.
You
Yeah, I
crazy,
probably
brother.
do.
I ain't
But
gonna
niggas
lie
need
to you.
to
RP Steve-O, man. RP 13, man. RP Tenor, RP Mo, RP Malcolm, RP K Killer, man. RP all our niggas from 061, RP Baldy, we'll never forget you. Like, you know, Blood, them names I just said, Blood was the reason a lot of them how they is. He the reason I am how I am. He the reason. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to give him all the credit like as if he made us, but folks pit we under his umbrella. That's all I'm gonna say.
And it's another thing I want to say too. I don't give a fuck how a nigga try to play it, what a nigga want to do. On my kids, nigga, I'll go against the whole city for folks. This how niggas trying to play it. Since we BDs and blood GD, we don't supposed to ride for him like that. Is you fucking crazy? This our right-hand mans. He more BD than a lot of niggas. A lot of these niggas not even blessed in. Who blessed y'all in, gang? If we ain't blessed y'all in, who blessed y'all in, bro? How did y'all just woke up talking about y'all BD gang? If you ain't get blessed in from me, Keelan, Roller, Reese, shit like that, bro, you niggas better watch out, man. All you niggas was, but I don't give a fuck. My man, hell yeah, my man's was GD, and I'm riding with him to the fullest, nigga. Even when he was even out there. See, this is what I'm saying. If folks are still alive, niggas wouldn't even be playing with folks like that, bro. Like he ain't just know anybody, gang. He just not know anybody, bro. He not know anybody out here, bro. On my kids, folks ain't know just anybody out here, bro. What it was, a motherfucker know how he coming for a motherfucker like, I bet.
That's another story though, Frono. Like in reality, the whole meaning of
motherfuckers don't like BD, like that shit be blowing me, bro. You know, when you an issue, when you a problem, when you a threat, you know what I'm saying? When you empowered or you coming in position to be empowered, you know that's a real chess move. You know, you gonna put a lot of more motherfuckers in power, and that make you even powerful. You know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker got the power out the way. And in reality, like, you know, our guys, like, I can say a lot of names, but niggas know who they is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't said shit, ain't gonna ever say shit. What's one of them, what's the name, DThang? When y'all was at a show or something. Remember when I called from jail, y'all just came back from that show, what that was, KingVon? Yeah, when we was fucking with Fake Leisha shit. Fat Leisha. He used to be with him every time. Every time I called from jail. Yeah, free Rhino, man. Free Rhino, man.
KingVon served, in the years before his death, as something of a bridge within this complicated landscape. He was from OBlock, specifically from the YIC City faction, a BD. But his relationships and his music had pulled him into connection with 600 through the OTF umbrella and through the specific personal bonds he built with figures like Memo 600. Tay 600 himself, in a documented interview, acknowledged that the issues between 600 and OBlock would not have been happening if KingVon were still alive. Von was the thread, the specific human being whose relationships and whose credibility held together connections that his presence alone was sufficient to maintain. When he died, the thread broke. And what was underneath the surface, the old tensions, the intra-BD complications, the specific grievances that his presence had been suppressing, came back up.
I mean, D-Roll's cool, but I ain't gonna lie. You ain't sending money on his book? Look, you been locked up 10 years. You ain't calling me since you been locked up. Don't call me now. On Lil Steve, blood. On my dead brother Greg, gang. Don't call me now. Don't call me now, gang. You been locked up 11 years. Don't call me now. Bite Down, I talk to him every day. McAdoo, I talk to him every day when he was booked. Everybody, Buddha, everybody that's locked up, they call me every day, gang. Like, these my real brothers, gang. Don't call me because you booked and got a situation. D-Roll's cool and all that. I fuck with him. I love him to death. He made a way out. But if you don't treat this shit, 600 shit like you treated every other thing, don't try to treat this shit like that now because you booked them. Other niggas ain't answering the phone for you or they ain't send no money for you or, you know, you feel me? On Lil Steve Gray, I love D-Rose, free him, all that. He innocent. On my brother, you know, he know, me know, everybody know D-Rose is innocent, gang. Yeah, but don't try to call me because you got, you know.
But put it like this. When somebody as big as Chief Keef was shouting you out. And
that don't mean shit. Chief Keef shouted me out. He shouted Steve out. He shouted my mom out on Lil Steve. Don't try to say that shit, cuz. On Lil Steve.
I say that's from Houston, boy, for sure.
Man, I'm trying to see. You can't even come over there.
Over where?
On my.
On Houston? On Houston?
He smelled the weed. Nah, just recruited him a couple years ago too on stage, nigga.
No big ass. You don't even see outside, man.
Fuck you talking about? Hey, y'all drop that new nigga. I'm not arguing with no new niggas, folks. I told y'all I treat a check any motherfucker. His ass new. You know, boy, yo, with the missing tools from AMG, whatever the fuck they call themselves over there.
Police is four-way, man.
Mac Block. Mac Block.
Hey, who the fuck is this on here?
Why y'all drop one of y'all members?
Hey, who is this on here?
He ain't no member. That's who you DM earlier.
Hey, you hear me?
All right, you said what you said earlier. We ain't got to talk. I wouldn't give a fuck if you merged on JoJo.
Listen, man.
You said what you said earlier, gang.
You know what the fuck I do, you know what I'm saying? So you better stop playing. You personally, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, dude.
You, Mimo, you.
Y'all recruit goofies got them playing with me. What the fuck wrong with y'all?
I told you that personally anyway.
You police? Police, gang. You police on here.
All right. I'm talking to you though. You personally, just you. Ain't no motherfucker else got nothing to do. I'm talking to you.
Don't kick me.
Hey, I talked to you. I talked to you earlier. I told you earlier that ass man, dude. You can stop that on this clubhouse shit.
Stop name dropping, man. We ain't doing all that. We ain't doing all that.
Hey, Mr. Tooth. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to OBlock members.
That's why you keep dropping me, you big ass nigga.
I'm dropping you because you not from the O. You want to phone them whack homies on stage.
I got V's on my shit, dumbass.
I ain't
Whoa.
talking to you, gang. You the police, boy. And
I got beef on my shit,
I
dumbass.
just heard you was the feds. Why you yelling shit like that anyway? No, folks, no.
Who
Yeah,
are
listen to phone number in
who
the
12?
background.
He muted up after that.
On Lusty, that shit on all blog sites, nigga. They
Who,
talking
me,
about his ass.
mom?
Who?
Gleesh, nigga. Y'all know what the fuck y'all know.
I don't know shit. I'm
I thought
asking.
that shit that was on gang hit.
On
No, I'm
Lusty,
asking
nigga.
shit.
But everybody acting like they ain't see that. So get y'all lame ass song, man. I hate cause I be telling facts on stage.
Hey, that boy me more motherfucker, boy.
No, I just know the
Hey, you
truth.
just like me, folks.
I
Don't
know the
try to play
truth,
down.
nigga. Real connections and bonds with niggas, but folks gonna merch it on folks, but I don't have to fuck with other folks cause I love folks. Like, you know?
My friends are
You
not your
feel me?
friends.
That's not, hell no, gang. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Fuck Duke. On Lusty, I'm right here on your platform to
Fuck
tell
out
you.
my DM talking about sorry for your loss. We ain't lost shit on Steve. That's how
Yeah,
you feel?
yeah, hell yeah. Fuck Money Duke on Lusty.
That's crazy, bro.
Do you hear me dissing Youngin?
No, I don't.
Youngin got killed with Duke. Do you hear me dissing Smooth? I don't diss them niggas,
Right,
gang.
Smooth was the other guy that was shot, right?
Yeah, whatever they said on the blogs, but I don't diss none of that shit, gang. But when I got shot, Duke thought it was cool to troll me. So that he got caught lacking and died, fuck that I got caught lacking and shot. When he got caught lacking and died, it was cool for him to troll me. But everybody think that shit was cute and funny, but cause he checked out, it was cool. Like, you know?
Yeah,
Your
man.
grown goofy ass shouldn't have been doing what you doing on Steve. First of all, you a Muslim. You got caught at a restaurant called Pork Chop. The fuck is you doing at a restaurant called Pork Chop and you a Muslim? Like, for real, all I know should have been on your ass anyway.
Going on the mat. Come on, son.
What that, Deuce?
That's
What's the word? What's wrong, Deuce?
Shit, Boola.
I'm chilling, man.
How I feel, saying shit, chillin'.
Mimo.
Yeah, I always have my own guns.
Hey, Mimo.
Mm-hmm.
I be talking to such like you don't know.
Don't start no shit. It won't be no shit. No, I ain't no here for no show. I ain't finna play with y'all. Y'all going
Yeah,
fed.
Ross live for this shit, gang.
Fuck them. Y'all going fed. This shit got out of hand.
I just know I always have
I
my.
just came over here to listen. I see that little shit. I said, oh, they playing crazy on that motherfucker on stage.
Go.
That's Ross work.
And you letting them like, come on, blood. You know better.
Cool. I ain't gonna lie. I just be really curious. All I be.
Gene them sitting back laughing at y'all, stupid ass.
Ross doing that goofy ass shit,
I
gang.
just be curious.
Hey, Ross probably the one recording, folks.
Acting like you don't know what's up there. To my
Yeah,
swear to
he
God.
cold, bro. He
On
cold.
Stone.
He
I'm the one recording.
On
Bro, he got like
Blackstone.
5 phones, gang. He live for this shit, bro.
On Blackstone.
It's Ross, bro. I done came to a conclusion. Ross be setting me up.
Bitch, I'm in my mode, and I still be with the modes. On Stone. Presidential Paddocks on my wrist, he ain't
Hey, look,
me.
look how I set you up to get treated, folks.
Hey, I'm saying though, look, fuck that shit. Hey, Mimo.
Don't call my name on here, boy. You too fed on this
I
shit.
Nah, I'm saying though, cause look, a motherfucker put me on you and
They done
shit.
turned your ass up.
Hey, look, they put me on you. Look, hear me out
Yeah,
though.
I swear.
What he
Hey,
say?
how you get up with food though, gang?
What he say?
Think it's so fucking.
You know what I'm talking about,
Don't
bro.
call my
How
name.
you get up with food though, bro?
I got up with you. I can't get up with fool.
Hey,
Just
oh,
show you.
hey, we into it.
Hey, I show you anybody can get up with anybody out here.
Hey, folks, how you get up with food?
Bro, it's fun. You still
Oh,
little bitches, huh, Mimo?
you know that though. This
I
shit
thought
not.
you was rusty, boy.
Come on, boy. This shit
Oh,
got. What you laughing at, Ross? What I clap him all day. Which one you laughing at though? What
and that nigga say, Mimo, he say, don't call my name on here, boy.
Hey,
Hell no.
call me what's the name, motherfucker.
Okay.
I don't want to be on those sites. So see.
Yeah, you bogus though, folks. I just had to tell you that.
Call me, what's the name?
Hey, Ross like that.
Hey, you eat treat
He
fat
don't
fat
he
bro.
tweak that.
beat him off back though. It's so wicked. It feels like he automatic, like it's trained for like he
Oh, that shit. I used to be the king of this shit. I'll let y'all have it.
dang.
That motherfucker be so strict in his room.
Yeah, that bitch. Yeah,
Oh, hold up.
don't say my name.
Fefe.
Oh, you really be treating him, gang. I ain't gonna lie,
He
fuck.
be dick ride, gang. Go.
No, for he be getting you, bro. Oh, he left phone up shot you. You ain't never tell me that, fuck.
Never shot me in their life, gang.
So I little phone up say they part you on the stomach.
Gang, on Jado, they ass is make believe, imaginary drilling, gang. That's sad too, gang.
So who all shot you for?
It don't matter, gang. I know who popped me.
He got shot there.
How you know pop? If they
Phone them popped your
You talking about phone number popped me? Who was phone number? Who was phone number?
phone them popped your ass. Huh? Who was phone them? Phone them who was in that little party with y'all, boy. So, Fefe, is it true that you were still getting up with the front, getting perks and shit back then that's when they caught you on OG?
I should have gave his ass some fentanyl on phone them.
Like you kill yourself.
Street gang.